Pastor Kevin Simit co-accused Andre Ruddock is set to reappear in court on May the 19th after a psychiatric evaluation was ordered, and now it is being deemed that he is fit to plea. Hi again and welcome. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk. And when we return, we'll have the exclusive details of this to come on the program. If it's the first time you're watching, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and click on all so you're always updated with our latest report. We'll be right back. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk. So the name Pastor Kevin Simit became a household name in Jamaica and the Ruddock region, not for the right reason but for so many negative reasons last year. And to make matters worse, he had an untimely end, which saw a number of people in disbelief about whether or not he was actually taken out in a motor vehicle accident that took the life of a number of other individuals as well. So fast forward to now, and we are in the year 2022, and an individual that was said to be a right-hand person of Pastor Kevin Simit, the now deceased, is to stand trial for the heinous crimes that were committed at that Montego Bay-based church. And you would have heard about this on numerous occasions about what took place. So I'm not going to really divulge much information in relation to that, because this would have been a story that was tracked by many, and a number of stories would have been publicized about the whole entire situation that took place. But fast forward to this year, and now we want to uncover what the authorities have stated and what is to come based on the revelation that was made after Andre Ruddock made his first court appearance, or second court appearance I believe, in relation to this matter. So at first it was deemed that he needed a psychiatric evaluation, and that is Mr. Andre Ruddock, and the psychiatric evaluation was done, and it's actually stated that he is fit to plea and he don't have any psychological problems based on what transpired at that church, and we're about to update you with that. So many people are hoping that Pastor Kevin Simit would have been the one that would have faced the full brunt of the law for his practices of cult-like rituals that were uncovered at that Montego Bay-based church. However, this was the news that many got, which left them totally shocked and in disbelief.
So we're able to confirm that a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force lost his life in a motor vehicle accident this morning. What we know so far, that two vehicles were traveling to Kingston, taking the two suspects from St. James in the incident last week involving the church leader and another member. They were taking them to the Major Investigation Division in Kingston to be formally charged. About 9:30, we understand that there was an accident resulting in one of the vehicle overturning. That's the vehicle that Sir Kevin Simit was a passenger in. At the end of it, he sustained serious injuries, and he was taken to the Linstead Hospital, where he was pronounced dead by the doctor on duty. The three constables that were in the vehicle with him, one of them was pronounced dead at the Spanish Town Hospital. The other two are in critical condition, and as we speak, they are currently undergoing treatment. So we are here now hoping that they make a full recovery, but their injuries are considered very serious. The accident took place on Church Street, somewhere in the vicinity of the Linstead bypass.
First, let me ask Ms. Lindsay, if you're on way to Kingston from Montego Bay, why didn't you take the faster and safer route? That's the highway, outside highway to Kingston. That's going all the way on the long road.
Well, in a situation like that, I think the person who would be transporting would make the best assessment of what would be the safest and the safest route. So, as we know, it's an accident. We don't know exactly what transpired because all the persons were in that vehicle. None of them are able to speak. Two are dead and two are unconscious and cannot speak. So we are still waiting to see if they'll recover so we can get a clearer understanding of it. The pilot vehicle said they heard the crashing sound, and that's when they realized that the other vehicle overturned. So we still have to wait to get more detail. I think what's critical right now is that we really want to support the medical team to ensure that the officers, they get the best treatment.
Why did he have to be brought to Kingston to be charged?
So, you know, there's an ongoing investigation resulting from the murder of those two persons last week at the church. So they got to the point where the DPP said they ruled that the matter be committed to the Home Circuit Court. So they were being brought to Kingston to the Major Investigation Division to be formally charged and then placed before the court. So that was the reason they were being taken to Kingston, as the matter was going to go directly to the Home Circuit Court for trial.
That was Miss Stephanie Lindsay, head of the police corporate communications unit within the Jamaica Constabulary Force, providing reporters with an update as it relates to the incident that claimed the life of the now deceased pastor Kevin Simit. So let me update you now with the latest we have in relation to this case and what is to come based on the new revelation that was made this week in relation to that matter. So the police now have so far ascertained that Andre Ruddock is the one that will stand trial for the events that took place in Montego Bay, St. James. So Andre Ruddock, who is accused of cutting the throat of a woman during an alleged church ritual in St. James, has been remanded until May 19. The new mentioned date was scheduled in the Home Circuit Court this week after the court was told that the post-mortem examination is still outstanding. Venice Brown, one of the lawyers representing the defendant, also informed Justice Simone Wolf-Rees that she is yet to take instruction from her client in relation to the psychiatric evaluation report, which had stated that Ruddock is fit to plead. So as a result, a new date was scheduled for the report to be made available, as well as for Ruddock to have discussion with his lawyers so that the matter can be placed on the plea and case management hearing, according to a report that we obtained. So Ruddock appeared in court remotely about this matter. So Ruddock is charged with the murder of 39-year-old Tamika Gardner during the October 17 alleged sacrifice and ritual that took place at the Pathway International Kingdom Restoration Ministry in Montego Bay, St. James. Kevin Simit, the now deceased leader of the Pathway International Ministries, died in a motor vehicle accident, and this would have took place on the 25th of October last year, along with Constable Orlando Irons. On the fateful night, Ruddock was reportedly called by the bishop, or pastor I should say, and along with another man handed knives and recommended to cut the throat of church members. It is alleged that only Ruddock carried out the orders that Simit gave him, and the other individual that was actually handed a knife in order to carry out sacrificial rituals at the church as well. He actually declined, and Ruddock was the only one that followed through on what was said to have been a cultic ritual service that was taking place, which saw a number of people losing their life in Montego Bay, St. James. All I can say is that this was just a sad and unfortunate situation, and to see what transpired in the end now with this individual, he's all alone and he will have to stand and face the full brunt of the law after what happened to the pastor Kevin Simit last year in that car accident. So Andre Ruddock is set to stand trial for the murder of Tamika Gardner, and this would have took place within that church in which her throat was slashed by Andre Ruddock under the instructions handed down to him by the pastor that they believe in so much. And when we look on what transpired in this church, It's a very unfortunate situation to see how these people and the members of the church, they were manipulated in such a way that they believe in this individual to the point, and it's a very unfortunate situation, and it's such a sad one to even report on. And I don't even want to bring back the memories of what transpired in that church, because what happened there still rests on the hearts and minds of many. Church members have not recovered from what happened to them. So this is the latest we have in relation to this story. So Andre Ruddock court date is set for May the 19th, and he will be the one that will stand trial for what happened at that church on that fateful night. So we'll continue to track this story and provide you with more information to come on this. Thanks for watching. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Peace out and bless.